Hello, and thanks for joining us. Today, the automobile industry is at an inflection point. We have moved away from our traditional business of making, selling, and servicing cars, and are now on a journey to provide the smart mobility solutions of the future. Hyundai's guiding North Star on this journey is to be an industry leader in these solutions by 2025, and we are well on our way. Our business is moving beyond conventional transportation into smart mobility options for ride-sharing and hailing, for first and last mile travel, as well as new options for vehicle ownership and rental. At the same time, we and the rest of the industry are moving away from fossil fuels as a power source to an era of more environmentally friendly, economical mobility through electrification. We're investing heavily in the development of hybrid and plug-in hybrid powertrains, battery electric, and hydrogen fuel cell stack. And we're also pursuing safer, more convenient mobility through vehicle automation and advanced driver assist systems. Our R&D efforts to realize our future vision fall into two broad categories: eco and mobile technology. By helping the world solve some of its most pressing environmental and transportation problems, we move further towards Hyundai's ambitious mission of progress for humanity. Progress in these areas will help us become a company people value because of what we contribute to their lives. With our goal of being a leading tech-enabled eco company, we're investing in 4 different areas known by the acronym MECA. The M in MECA stands for mobility, and it entails everything from car sharing to personal mobility devices. The E is for electrification. That's the power behind all of these mobility solutions. Electrification makes these solutions practical and financially feasible. The C stands for connectivity, the essential linking of one car to other cars on the roadway and to the transportation infrastructure as a whole. It's the glue that binds MECA together. And A is for autonomous. Driverless cars are destined to usher in a new era of public safety, convenience on-demand transportation, and personalized mobility. And they're already a reality in commercial transportation and a number of cities. Our eco strategy will roll out in 3 phases. The first phase is now underway, and we are improving existing technologies as we move towards new and evolving ones. We've already made great strides at dramatically improving the fuel efficiency and emissions of internal combustion engines with each successive powertrain and vehicle generation, and we'll continue to do so. The second phase of our eco strategy begins with the process of electrification by applying hybrid and plug-in hybrid powertrains across our entire lineup. These systems are viable solutions to pure internal combustion, both in urban and rural settings where charging might be a challenge. The third phase of our strategy is full electrification with battery electric and fuel cell vehicles. We are investing in battery electric and fuel cell because we believe both play a role in the future. Neither is a one-size-fits-all solution. And unlike hybrid and plug-in hybrid, those depend on dramatic improvements in the refueling infrastructure to succeed. Ultimately, our goal is to reach that planet-friendly, zero-emission ecosystem that we all hope to see. And Hyundai is investing in and deploying the full range of powertrain technologies to get us there as quickly as possible. Eco-friendly vehicles offer a range of benefits based largely on their size. Hybrid and plug-in hybrid powertrains accommodate a variety of vehicle sizes, although their 2-motor package makes them less suitable for the smallest cars. Battery electric is a better match for the smaller vehicles because of its more compact power package and the lighter gross vehicle weight of smaller cars. Fuel cells today tend to benefit from larger vehicles like Hyundai's 2 hydrogen-powered SUVs. And they're a good match for medium and heavy-duty industrial uses. Think of large vehicles that carry heavy loads for long distances, situations where battery-only power is at a clear disadvantage. On the other hand, although battery electric vehicles work well and can be very cost-effective for smaller cars, fuel cells may still be a better solution in some situations. Think of the dense urban areas in the Northeast where EV parking is at a premium. Charging might be non-existent, and cold winters can sap battery capacity up to 30%. Well, fuel cells avoid all of those issues. We're excited about hydrogen fuel cells for many reasons. Hydrogen is the greenest, most abundant natural resource on the planet, and the hydrogen economy is growing to serve a wide range of needs. It is a greener alternative to the other resources used to get electricity into the grid: coal, nuclear, natural gas. And it can be produced in an ecologically friendly manner, using renewable energy for electrolysis rather than natural gas for steam reformation. And it has a long track record of use. For decades, nature's first element has played an important role in the industry, in ammonia and semiconductor production, food processing, metal refinement, and oil cracking. In fact, most plants that produce hydrogen for industrial use are located near refineries in the oil-rich states of Texas and Louisiana. Commercially, hydrogen use has grown in materials handling, where fuel cell forklifts are rapidly replacing battery electric forklifts in large distribution warehouses. Hydrogen fuel cell stacks are also used as stationary power backups for rural cell phone towers and data centers. And as renewables like solar and wind become larger parts of our nation's energy mix, fuel cell stacks are increasingly being relied on to generate electricity on demand during grid fluctuations and periods of peak use. Hyundai has been on an innovative journey to harness hydrogen's unique potential for mobility since 1998, when our R&D team first applied a fuel cell stack to a Santa Fe. By 2004, we had developed our first in-house fuel cell stack and the entire fuel cell system by 2005. By 2013, we brought our first production fuel cell vehicle to market abroad, and a year later, we released it here in the US as the Tucson Fuel Cell. Our pioneering efforts were rewarded in 2015 when Wards recognized our hydrogen power plant as one of its 10 best engines in the United States market. And our R&D efforts have not stopped since. In 2018, we proudly introduced our most advanced fuel cell vehicle ever, the all-new Nexo, a crossover SUV with all the features and performance of a luxury car. And it stacks up well against the competition, because there really is no comparison. Nexo is an SUV, not a sedan, so it's already unique in the micro segment of fuel cell vehicles. But if you compare other manufacturers' vehicle offerings in terms of range, the Nexo leads the class with 380 miles. And the limited trim, equipped with larger wheels, sunroof, and other high-end amenities, gets a competitive 356 miles. And thanks to its very efficient fuel cell stack, Nexo generates plenty of horsepower and produces a class-leading 291 pound-foot of torque. A quick comparison of our powertrains shows why we're so excited about fully electrified technologies, especially the hydrogen fuel cells. As you go from hybrid to plug-in hybrid, electric motor use increases relative to the combustion engine. That's good for the environment. Battery electric with no ICE engine and zero emissions is even better. But hydrogen fuel cell goes a big step further. It actually cleans the atmosphere as it works by purifying intake air through the primary filter, humidifier, and the stack itself, reducing fine particulates and emitting only water through the tailpipe. We also wondered how consumers were going to consider these eco-friendly vehicles. A recent US study showed that a third of consumers would seriously consider a hybrid model. A quarter of customers would choose a plug-in hybrid, and battery electric vehicles appeal to about 1/5 of all consumers. And about 1/10 of the population is favorably disposed to a hydrogen fuel cell car. These trends are expected to rise as consumers become more aware of these options and as more cars with these technologies start to enter the market. Hyundai intends to drive these numbers dramatically higher. Our Ioniq EV platform, 3 models with 3 different powertrains, has seen good market penetration. And we recently announced the expansion of our EV lineup with the next generation of Ioniqs, the Ioniq 5, 6, and 7. Unlike the first generation, Ioniq will now offer 3 different vehicle sizes: a sedan, a compact SUV, and a full-size luxury SUV. With the addition of these exciting new models, Hyundai will have a full spectrum EV lineup of 10 different vehicles by the end of 2022. In keeping with our eco strategy, the lineup includes every EV powertrain solution available in the market today. And I'm proud to say Hyundai was the first manufacturer to be able to make that claim. We're able to move fast to implement our eco vision and offer such broad range of EVs because we've forged partnerships with some of the world's biggest players in smart mobility. We formed an alliance to develop high-performance EV prototypes with Rimac, the East European supercar developer. We've invested in the British firm Arrival, known for its development of battery electric commercial vans. And we've entered into a joint venture with Aptiv, a global company focused on autonomous driving technology and systems for point-to-point mobility in challenging urban environments. Intelligent partnerships like these enable us to leapfrog solutions to realize our vision of a future shaped by eco and mobile technology. Coupled with Hyundai's own innovation and worldwide production capability, we're moving even closer to a smart mobility future. That future will embrace the entire spectrum of customer needs for short and long distance travel. It will not do so just with owned and leased cars, but by connecting people to public transportation, ride sharing and hailing, and a range of personal mobility solutions, including aeronautics, to get travelers to their ultimate destinations safely and conveniently. Who knows? In the not too distant future, we could see hubs where all these solutions come together to provide seamless mobility for the world's growing population. Now that would be progress for humanity. And Hyundai plans to be at the very heart of it, and we hope you will join us on that journey. Now, I'd like to take a few moments to talk about a car getting a lot of buzz in the media, and rightfully so, the all-new 2021 Elantra. Elantra is a good example of our broad approach to more eco-friendly vehicles. Internal combustion Elantras are powered by a new, fuel-efficient Smart Stream engine, and our all-new hybrid model gets over 50 miles per gallon. In the compact car segment, Elantra has made Hyundai the industry's third largest player by market share. And in 2021, the compact segment is projected to grow to the fifth largest, as new young buyers enter the market looking for affordable transportation. First introduced in 1990, the Elantra is a critical model in our US lineup and a key driver of Hyundai's success worldwide. The fifth generation Elantra, introduced in 2012, was acclaimed North American Car of the Year and received multiple international awards. And Elantra has continued to win awards in the years since. The 2021 Elantra is the seventh and arguably the best generation of our award-winning compact. We've made many improvements to the Elantra to meet buyer needs over the years, and today we have a full spectrum of options. Buyers seeking value will find it in our SE, SEL, and limited trims. Eco-conscious buyers seeking high fuel efficiency can choose the all-new Elantra Hybrid. Drivers who want sporty styling and a fun-to-drive character will love the Elantra N-Line. And performance enthusiasts will find the ultimate thrill with our exceptional Elantra N. We did considerable research to learn what buyers want in the next generation Elantra, and we set our development targets accordingly. We targeted striking design, and boy, we've achieved that. We targeted advanced powertrains, including a new hybrid capable of up to 54 miles per gallon combined. And we targeted advanced technologies for class-leading safety and driver convenience.